So what's your hurry?
And Father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace roar.
So really I'd better.
So Mommy can say Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe. Have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, with dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is
all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth. See my two front teeth.
oh, Christmas, everyone, people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here.
Hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a dog.
Forest, welcome Christmas, come this way. Forest, Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. May the calendar keep bringing monthly wine to you.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday.
Happy holiday.
Hey Township!
Welcome to the December edition of Monthly Rewind Season 14.
I'm Bridget Comber.
And I'm Gianna Gulutza.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, especially for shopping. Kyle Lamania tells us more.
Every year, during the weeks before Christmas, malls and stores all around are filled with holiday shoppers. Whether you get your shopping done early or put it off till Christmas Eve, you have your own techniques to finding the perfect gift. Some say online shopping is cheaper and easier, while others stick to traditional shopping in the stores. Either way, the hustle and bustle of the holiday season is all around. There are 45,827 malls across the world, and during the Christmas season they are all packed, thus creating hectic times for shoppers and employees alike.
It's crazy to work in PacSun during Christmas hours just because of all the people coming in and finding different sizes.
Well, during Christmas time, the mall is packed. And it doesn't matter what store you work in, it is so busy. You don't get a break, it's just constant working. It's pretty crazy.
It's very crazy in the malls out there. Shopping, standing in lines, too many cars, the parking lot is mobbed. You can never find a parking space. And it just is, it gives everybody a headache when they're out shopping all the time.
Gina Walsh is a working mom, but she believes that shopping in the malls is a big part of the holidays, so she does whatever she can to make it fit into her busy schedule.
Having 4 kids and working full-time, I don't have a whole lot of time to go Christmas shopping. I work night shift, so a lot of times I'll either go on my way home from work, closer to the holidays when the stores open earlier, or I'll go as soon as the kids get on the bus, because I find that it's a lot less crowded and I can get a lot more done.
Others that can't deal with the crowds prefer shopping online, and they feel that sometimes they can even get better deals by doing this.
Online shopping for me is all about efficiency. It allows me to stay at home or at the office. It saves me all kinds of time. I don't have to drive around to the mall, find a parking spot, try to find the right sizes. I need to know that I've found the best price, and by shopping at different sites online, I'm able to satisfy that need. And shipping is either free or usually no more than sales tax, so I really come out even that way. So all in all, it just saves me a whole lot of time, and I can be a whole lot more efficient.
Teenagers, who are often short on money, do whatever they can to find the best deals on the perfect gifts during the holiday season.
Because I don't have a lot of money, because I don't have a job, I usually hit like the clearance racks or look for good sales just so I can, save some money up for gas money or to buy a car or something like that.
being a teenager and not having a lot of money and having a big family, it's really important to look for sales so that it's the best, so you can get the best deals possible.
After comparing statistics and doing the math, cheaper online prices plus the price of shipping ends up being about equal to the store prices. So either way, you'll be getting great deals this holiday season. Now that you have the inside scoop on the best way to get your shopping done, get to the store or go online and finish your shopping because the holidays are almost here. This is Carol Lamena reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Okay, you can call the first one whenever you're ready.
Okay. As you all know, this is the 14th season of Monthly Rewind. But have you ever wondered where the past rewinders are now? On December 17th, 2009, Michael Lecision from Monthly Rewind Season 5 and 6 premiered his second feature film, No Footing. Mike started his love for filmmaking 15 years ago when he created his own production, Mixed Nuts Production. But it was Monthly Rewind and Mr. Bouchard that really helped him learn more about film.
I think it prepared me because Mr. Bouchard is obviously very knowledgeable, and at the same time he's very blunt. So, I mean, he's not going to be a guy that's going to coddle you with criticism and all that. I mean, he's going to tell you if something's good or if something's bad. And he was never afraid to tell me when I was good or when I was bad. I learned how to edit properly because I was in Rewind before there was digital editing. So it was all linear, tape to tape. And that kind of taught me the skills of how to edit properly and how to shoot properly and all that, because there was no digital editing to fix your mistakes.
The first film Mike ever had in a film festival was an opening he made for Monthly Rewind his junior year. It recreated a scene from The Lion King, and it was also his first award-winning project. Also in high school, Mike made a parody music video to NSYNC's Bye 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 that aired on MTV's TRL. Since then, Mike continues to produce short films, music videos, and feature films, such as his newest piece, No Footing.
No Footing is about life after college for struggling artist Madison, who was stuck at a dead-end job with no inspiration around her, and how she attempts to jumpstart her career and get her life started. Back in 2006, Mike started writing the script to No Footing after being inspired by Nate Graham's song titled No Footing. Graham performed the song at the Pittman Broadway Theater before the film began. It took 3 years to get the movie made. Even after a few failed attempts to get someone to sponsor the movie, Mike didn't give up. In November 2008, Mike found someone to put money into No Footing, and casting started in March. Over the next 4 months, 16 days were dedicated to filming. I talked with 2 people about their favorite part in being involved with No Footing.
So, my favorite part of the movie was that I got to play the character that kind of had it all together. That wasn't the struggling artist, that was the one that had a career, that had things going for him, where in actuality a lot of the crew of this movie was more of the struggling artist, more represented the lead female character. So it was fun to play like I had it all together, and it was you know, it was kind of neat.
Everything, I really enjoyed working with all the people. It was fun to come out every weekend. We shot this on the weekend for like 4 or 5 months, and just I got really close to everybody, and just some fantastic people. Just working with just super talented and super fun and super cool people. Just made a lot of fantastic relationships that you just couldn't get any other way.
The crowd came in full of high energy and excitement, but as the night went on, you could hear a pin drop in the audience as they paid close attention to the film. At the end of the movie, the applause was relentless until it was time to leave, at which point most of the crowd stayed to greet the people involved in the production. Those involved people beamed with pride as did their families and friends, and the night was a night to remember.
I thought the main actress was very natural. And that's what I liked about it. It just seemed like she wasn't just spitting out lines, that she just knew it, and it seemed like that was her. So I thought that was really neat. I like the overall take on the movie, because I think I think a lot of people my age in their 20s getting out of college are in the same place trying to figure out what you want to do, and I think it kind of sums up what everyone goes through and shows that in the end she does get through it. You just have to give yourself that push.
Pretty much filled the entire theater, which is awesomer than awesome, so I don't know if there's a word for that. But the premiere went excellent. Everybody seemed to love it. There's a lot of people here and everybody looks like they're enjoying themselves, so that's what it's all about. It seemed like it went well. People laughed, they reacted, and nobody left during the movie. So I hope that people enjoyed it. They seemed to. There was great reactions during the credits, and people laughed at the right spots, so I think it went well.
Congratulations to producer, director, and former Monthly Rewinder Mike Lecision on his new feature film, No Footing, which was a huge success. This event proves that where we begin, combined with a passion and motivation, can really bring us to great places. This has been Dinah Lesenby reporting to you from Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
The dance club put a show together for Township Hope. Jordan Wilson tells us more.
Sunday, December 6th was a very touching day at WTHS, thanks to Ms. Petrowski and her organization of Township Hope Arts for Life. This collaboration of many different art forms was organized for more than just entertainment purposes. It raised over $7,000 for 5 ill students at WTHS. I spoke to Ms. Petrowski about the planning that went into this event. She first planned on naming the show Township Hope Dance for Life. However, when she realized how many different organizations wanted to get involved, she decided they needed to broaden the name so that it welcomed all art forms. Our school's dance department, color guard, ROTC, and choir all shared their talents on stage that Sunday afternoon.
Everyone was really great about planning it. Everybody was so into trying to raise that money for the students, so it was really easy.
However, it was not only students from the high school that participated in the show. Students in the Chestnut Ridge Choir, students from Gloucester Catholic High School, and dancers from many local studios were also involved. Some of the students which Township Hope Arts for Life benefited had the courage to get on stage and say a few words to all of the audience members. Everyone in the auditorium fell silent, touched by the words that they said. Some people who attended gave me their overall thoughts on the show.
I thought that Township Hope did a really good job. It was really successful, and I thought that each person took great joy in participating in this event. And I thought by dancing with my own studio and with Township Dance that I did a good part in by helping the families out.
I went to Township Hope and I liked it because I saw my dance studio and I liked all the other dances and how the choir sung, and I liked the flag people.
Ms. Petrowski was also very pleased with the final outcome of this event that she initiated.
I was so pleased with it. I could barely talk at the end of the show. I felt myself trying not to cry, but I was crying not because I was sad, but because I was so happy and overwhelmed to just look out into the audience and see all the people in front of me, and then turn around and look behind me and see all of the students who participated in the event. It was overwhelming for me. One of the best parts for me is that I was able to gather up all of the deposits and put all of the money into the account from PTO helped, and all the parents and the dance club and everybody. And I was able to actually sign the checks to the parents and to the families and be a part of the delivery process. And for me, that was a great intrinsic feeling. I just got a lot of great feelings out of that. And I know everybody that was standing on that stage that day felt the same way, that they were able to share their talents for good reason.
Although Ms. Petrowski hopes that next year all students at WTHS will be healthy, she plans on continuing this event as long as students are in need. The success of Township Hope Arts for Life proves that no matter what your talent or strength is, there is something you can do to help. This is Jordan Wilson reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14. See you next month.
Here's Steve Stewart with another movie review.
What was that?
What is this madness? Well, well, well. If it isn't another Santa robber. I'm no Santa robber. I'm Santa Claus, the real Santa Claus. Yeah. That's what they all say. Now let's see what you got in your bag.
What? DVDs? What?
But that's all they wanted.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Now let's see what movies are actually good in this bag. Look at that. Terminator Salvation, the great new addition to the Terminator franchise, starring Christian Bale and Sam Worthington as John Connors in Cyberdyne's new Terminator experiment, Marcus Wright. Set in 2018, Salvation takes place after Judgment Day and during the war between humanity and Skynet. The main story revolves around the difficult relationship between Connors and Marcus Wright and their dealings with Skynet's new plan to completely annihilate mankind. The plot was great and the effects were incredible. My only disappointment was that the creators left me wanting a lot more, and yet at the moment, the Terminator franchise is in turmoil and at a point that the studios aren't even sure if they will be creating a 5th movie. Overall, I give Terminator Salvation a 7 out of 10. Now let's see what else is in this bag.
Let me go. Children need to get their toys before morning.
Be quiet, you thief. Now let me see what's in here. Oh, look at that. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, Kris Kringle. That's Mrs. Claus's favorite in the series, even though it's the 6th in the Harry Potter franchise.
Is it any good?
Apparently, it tells the story of Harry Potter during his 6th year at Hogwarts of school witchcraft and wizardry. While preparing for his final battle against Lord Voldemort, Harry is shown the past of Voldemort by Professor Dumbledore through a memory viewer called the Pensieve. In these thoughts, Mr. Potter discovers the only things that can be used to kill Lord Voldemort, 6 pieces of his soul known as Horcruxes. Harry must go on a mission to find the remaining Horcruxes and investigate who the mysterious Half-Blood Prince really is. She said it was just okay. She refers to the previous stories before this one because it was too long and it left out a lot of main points from the actual book. Also, the final battle scene was cut too short and left you emotionless due to the rapid pace of the finale.
So what would you rate this DVD?
I would give it 7 out of 10 candy canes.
Very intriguing. I'm starting to like you, buddy.
You better like me. I've given you presents for 17 years. You deserve nothing but coal after this year.
Oh, shut up. Now prove to me that you're the real Santa Claus.
I have nothing to prove to you. I am Santa Claus.
Fine, I'll handle this myself. Oh, sweet candy canes, you are the real Santa Claus.
I told you I was the real Santa Claus.
I'm so sorry, sir.
You'd better be sorry.
Oh, please, sir, is there any way I can repay you? Any way whatsoever.
Don't worry, lad, it's understandable. People do get crazy around the holiday season. Now I must be on my way. Children need their toys before morning.
I'm so sorry, sir. I really am. Please, take these cookies as part of my apology.
Oh. Well, the missus would like me to watch my diet, but I'm sure a few cookies won't hurt. Thank you, Stephen.
He knows my name.
I know every child's name. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Whose house can shine the brightest? Allie Gallo takes us along for Christmas house tours.
Every year, Washington Township's Wedgwood Women's Club hosts a Christmas house tour. This year, on Monday, December 7th, the tour included 5 houses throughout Township, along with St. Charles Church and the Old Stone Village. 100% of the proceeds go to scholarships for women in the community. Wedgwood Women's Club is a nonprofit corporation that awards scholarships to women who plan on returning to school at Gloucester County College. I had the opportunity to speak with Sue Zeller, the president of Wedgwood Women's Club, about her favorite part of the Christmas house tour.
It's seeing everyone. It's a community event. Everyone's involved. The fire company, the police department, the merchants. We have 15 merchants selling tickets. We have the homeowners. Without their generosity and opening their homes up, there would be no house tour. We have the club. We have 100 women working toward it. Everyone volunteers, they stay in the houses, they help decorate, they help where needed. It is really a community event. It's a Washington Township community event. It's 22 years old this year.
There are about 100 women in the club. They all work together in planning the tour each year. Every house is assigned a chairperson and a committee to do the decorating. They start towards the end of the summer and work all the way up until the day of the tour. Over 1,000 people came out on Monday, December 7th to visit the 5 unique houses showcased this year. Not only was it a great way to get in the holiday mood, but it was also an opportunity to get new decorating ideas and to spend a fun day with friends.
We've been going for about 10 years, a group of girls. It's a night out, we enjoy it, the houses are beautiful. Every year they just seem to get prettier and prettier, and we just enjoy going and seeing everyone's decorations, and it's fun to be out with your friends also.
My favorite parts was just seeing like the theme of the the house and like how other people decorate their house for Christmas, because it just gives me ideas for what I want to do when I grow up, and it's just fun like being with like my friends.
The Christmas house tour was definitely a success this year. It was a fun day for all, and the benefits for the scholarship recipients will make their Christmas special. On behalf of Wedgwood Women's Club, happy holidays. This is Allie Galler reporting from Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Student Council held their annual 24 at the Core. Bridget Comber tells us more.
Throughout the holiday season, people are busy shopping for their family and friends, trying to find the perfect gifts. Many don't have to stop and think about if they can afford most of these things. They just take out their credit cards or cash and pay. But some are not as fortunate as others, and they have trouble even buying toys for their children around the holidays. These people in need are everywhere, even in the premier area of Washington Township. And when people are in need in Township, everyone gathers around to help them. To do so, each year around the holidays, Class Council runs a 24-hour toy drive in the Core for Toys for Tots. Preparation starts as early as October by getting the word out about the event by posters and even a Facebook group. I had the chance to talk to the advisor of Class Council, Ms. Costello, who told us why they chose to carry on the tradition for yet another year.
We are all about community service, giving back to the community. So it's just something that we feel good about, giving back to the community.
Although it takes a lot of work, Class Council loves helping out the community. Members shared with me their favorite parts of doing so.
My favorite part is just seeing the smiles on people's faces when they know that they just made some little kid's Christmas dreams come true.
My favorite part is actually being Santa Claus, because seeing the little kids come running up and telling me what they want for Christmas, it's just really cute.
My favorite part of it is when we just get to hang out late at night, and it's also good seeing the little kids coming in, seeing Santa Claus. They get very excited.
However, members of Class Council were not the only ones involved in this drive. The people most important to this endeavor were the people who donated. I had the chance to talk to a few of them on why they take their time and money out to do this.
I donate to Toys for Tots because I like to help out. I know that some kids don't have the opportunity to get toys on Christmas, and I just want to be able to have them wake up and open a toy. So
I donated for Toys for Tots because it just makes you feel good about yourself giving. It's good to remember that Christmas isn't just about waking up and seeing all the presents under your tree. It's realizing how lucky you are to see all those presents under your tree, and that other kids don't get to experience that every year, and every little bit helps.
So now, thanks to Class Council and 24 at the Core, children woke up with presents under their trees. The smile on their faces made all of the hard work worth it. Until next month, this has been Bridget Comber reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14. Kelly Sharkey is the lucky rewinder who got to meet Santa Claus himself to see how he's been preparing for the holiday season.
Kris Kringle, Old St. Nick or Santa Claus. Everyone knows and loves this familiar holiday symbol that comes around once a year to deliver presents to children all over the world. Although many people know who Santa Claus is, they don't know how he came to be or how he gets around the world in one night. Santa Claus's original name was St. Nicholas, and he was only celebrated on St. Nicholas Day. Santa Claus changed his looks when he started delivering toys to children in America. Santa all over the world is known for his jolly expressions and bright red apparel. He makes everyone happy and loves delivering toys to children all over the earth. I asked some kids on their opinion on whether or not they believe Santa can get around the world in one night, and whether or not they appreciate him delivering the presents.
What, maybe he does and maybe he doesn't. I think he does because he has really fast reindeer. If I had to pick my favorite reindeer, it would probably be Vixen. Well, some people celebrate Hanukkah, some people celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa. Maybe some people celebrate all the holidays, but I think it's nice that Santa gives toys to other children in different worlds.
To find out how Santa really does all this, I decided to stay up on Christmas Eve and ask the big man himself.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello.
When Santa finally arrived, I asked him questions like, how many elves does he have, and how's the North Pole?
North Pole, very cold, very busy. Elves, number of elves, I can't even count. See, I don't have a payroll. I just have elves. And I couldn't tell you the number of people that I have working for me around the clock, around the year.
I also asked him questions like, how does delivering toys around the world make you feel?
I am more happy than the children I take care of.
And finally, the question everybody has been waiting for, how does Santa get around the world in one night?
That's something I can't tell anybody. Only Santa Claus knows that. How I do what I do, I am Santa Claus. That's the only answer I can give you. I'm sorry.
This Christmas season, we should all learn to be a little more like Santa and learn the gift of giving rather than getting. This has been Kelly Sharkey reporting for Monthly Rewind Season 14. But here's one last message from Santa.
Merry Christmas to everybody, especially you naughty kids at Washington Township High School. Ho, 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 ho.
Mike Cedrone with the December Mail Time.
Hey, it's Mike Cedrone here with another edition of Rewind Mail Time. As you can see, I've been kicked out of the Rewind classroom because there's so much holiday spirit, it just can't contain all of the students at once. I'm pretty sure that's against the fire code or something. So why don't we just dive right into the letter for this month. Here we go. Whew, whoa, oh, it's a cold letter. It must be from the North Pole or something. All right, nope, it's postmarked Washington Township. Never mind, okay. Dear Mail Time, do you think it would be possible if you could do a segment on Rewinder's favorite holiday memories, traditions, and gifts? Signed, Ike. Well, Ike, you're in luck, because that just so happens that we have a segment for you like that. Why don't we take a look?
Well, my favorite holiday tradition is every year before, or when we finish decorating our tree, my mom gives me and my sister each a new ornament about something that we did that year, and we get to put that on the tree. Every Christmas Eve, my sisters and I sit at home after we go to church, and we listen to these like old cartoons we have, and there's like these little orphans that like cry because they don't have any presents, and they wake up in the morning and like they're like all excited because they had presents, and they just like go, Christmas comes once a year, and it's like just really funny, and we laugh and sing along.
Alright, wait, so my favorite holiday tradition is, like we have this thing, we used to always do it at my grandmother's house. It's like when you're done, like your napkins come with like a little table, you know, had like a metal ring, and whenever like the first person who's done eating, like you put it on your ear. So like as like dinner's like getting to be over, then everyone has like a napkin ring on their ear. It sounds really weird, but it's one of those things that my family does. I don't know.
Probably a foosball table. I got really good at foosball after I got that table.
My favorite gift ever received was my Barbie Ferris wheel, because I don't think I wanted that the entire year before Christmas. Like I just spent the entire year. Oh well, it was like June. Oh, when Christmas comes around, I'm gonna get the Barbie, the Ferris wheel. And I remember I walked downstairs and I seen it, and I just screamed. And I never screamed so loud in my life. And I played with it for the entire year. Like I just didn't stop playing with it every day. I was just making the Ferris wheel go around with all my work. It was the greatest thing ever.
Okay, my favorite Christmas present that I ever got was a griddle. My dad was so excited to give it to me, and then we had my whole family come over on Christmas, and I made a big breakfast on my brand new griddle.
My mom gave me my brother like $100, but in $1 bills, and it was like really cool until I went to the store and realized that I was paying in all ones. That was my favorite gift though.
Oh, it was last year. I had like just turned 17, and
I guess my mom finally thought like I was over the whole like Christmas thing, which was completely false, but like she didn't want to give me like standard like awesome gifts because she thought I was growing up, and she bought me sheets.
My favorite memory would probably be me and all of my siblings, because I have a big family. We all sleep in the same room on Christmas Eve, and then we like meet downstairs to peek at our presents.
We celebrate Christmas, but I was in kindergarten. We were learning about like all the different holidays, like the Jewish holiday, and I was like, Mom, I really want a menorah. So I made her go out and buy a menorah, and it was cool, and we like lit it up, and we almost lit the house on fire.
When I was little, my aunt played a joke on me, and I really wanted this limited 2 gift certificate, so I was like all excited to get it. And she had me for Pollyanna, and I knew it, so she decided she was going to get me like this tacky, like the tackiest vase you've ever seen. It was like this neon orange, like that big. And she gave it to me, and I just like, I cried so hard because I thought she was going to get me this gift card, and she didn't. But now we laugh about it, so. Oh, she actually gave me the gift card though, that was a joke. I'm sorry.
My favorite holiday memory was probably, it was about like 5 years ago when it was like really, really hot out on Christmas Day. It was probably like 70, 80 degrees. And I got a new electric scooter. And I got to go out and ride it. It was so cool because like by the time I was done, it was like really hot.
Well, everybody, that's it for this month. Hopefully next month I'll be back in the studio, so make sure you tune in then. Have a happy holiday, everybody.
Caroling and decorating, Gab Cristelli takes us to the tree lighting in Washington Lake Park.
Christmas is known as the most wonderful time of the year. It is filled with decorations, lighted trees, snow, and best of all, Santa. All of these things were present at Washington Lake Park's tree lighting. The chorale and a dancing Frosty welcomed the huge crowds that entered the amphitheater as the mayor counted down from 10 to 1 and lit the tree and stage. Before we knew it, Santa and Mrs. Claus arrived on a fire truck. Santa was the definite crowd favorite as families lined up for quite a while. The members of the crowd told me about their favorite part of the night.
Santa and the Christmas carolers, because Christmas is coming and all the little kids are all happy and all that stuff.
I think the tree looked really good and the kids really liked it, and it was a lot different than singing in school because there were more people around.
Families that came out to the tree lighting at the park were treated to concessions nearby. Not only was food available, but also entertainment. The night kicked off the holiday season and filled Washington Township with Christmas joy. The crowd, chorale, and Santa all made this night spectacular. This is Gabriella Cristelli wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
The Kissing Contest is done every year on Monthly Rewind, and Season 14 is no different. It started back in Season 1 when Rewinder Vince Josephs put on a mistletoe helmet and went around school to see how much holiday spirit Township had and just how much Christmas kisses he could get. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm here with the Josh King patented mistletoe helmet. I'm going to go around school and see how much holiday spirit everyone has. We'll see you there.
I talked with Mr. Bouchard, who has been the advisor since the start of Monthly Rewind, to find out how the event has changed over the years.
I think the thing that amazes me most about the contest is that it started out as one person with a helmet trying to get vote or get kisses, and it's evolved into something that the whole class does, and they get all the costuming and just everything they put into the whole process just amazes me at how much it's grown. It was pretty simple in the beginning, and now it's a major operation.
Since Season 1, the Kissing Contest has expanded from one Rewinder to the entire cast, and it's become a full-blown competition. Let's meet the teams for Season 14. The contest started first period on Friday, December 18th and was a non-stop event. All day, the Rewinders ran around school, gathering up as many kisses as they could in hopes of claiming the winner's title for this year. I caught up with a few students and teachers to see who they thought the winners this year would be.
Sugar Plum Fairies. I'm jealous of their skirts. I kind of want it.
And they're definitely the best looking.
I think that the Rockettes are going to win, to be honest with you, because they came into the class and they're the only group that isn't giving kids an option on whether to kiss them. They just say, "You're kissing me," and they don't accept no for an answer. Everybody else is just coming in and saying, "Hey, who wants to kiss me?" And if they don't want to kiss them, they don't have to. Or the Rockettes are forcing it upon people. So I think the Rockettes are going to win.
The winners of the kissing contest for season 14 were Teach Me How to Kiss with over 1,100 kisses. Congratulations to Kara, Jordan, and Mike, and let's just hope they've washed their cheeks. Until next month, this is Nick Latimucci reporting for Monthly Rewind season 14.
Here's Kara Swetsky to talk about this year's diving team.
Some schools may consider sports teams just another after-school activity. However, here at WTHS, our sports teams are considered more along the lines of families. The 5 girls and 2 boys of the Washington Township diving team spend 5 days a week together competing and training, helping them come together as one. The team competes every Monday and spends 2 days a week practicing at GCIT, one night at Atlantic Coast Gymnastics for dryland practice, and one day after school practicing with the WTHS swim team.
The more time that you spend together, you draw close together, so they get along with each other. So they want each person to do the best they can, and they kind of rally behind each other and try and teach each other stuff. Just the camaraderie about being teammates and competing together, that builds a bond, and they've gotten along with each other for a long time because they've been together for at least 3 years. So the time factor is also one of the building things.
Casey Brown, a senior and captain, tells us what kind of activities are organized to unify the team.
We have like Pollyannas, pasta parties, sleepovers. Like we wear the same stuff on like meet days. We make t-shirts. We tie-dye Sammys. It's all so much fun. These things unify the team because like, I don't know, we're spending a lot of time together and it brings us closer because honestly the team's more like a family than anything else. Like we tell each other everything. We know so much about each other and we just have so much fun together.
There is a bond created after spending so much time together. Some members of the team comment on how these people have affected their high school careers.
Because like everyone on the team's become like my best friend, so we're all close and have a good time. We're just always with each other and we become closer and they're like my family, like my brothers and sisters. So
we spend a lot of time together and every day we get to know each other more, so then we're closer. Got a lot of different people from the swim team and the dive team, people that I would have never met before, but now I know them and got a lot more friends.
With some of these girls in freshman year, and it's just been so much fun getting to know everyone, because it's like one little family.
Although they may be one of the smallest teams here at WTHS, they sure do have big hearts when it comes to each other and their sport. Wishing the best of luck to the 2009-2010 boys and girls diving team, this has been Kara Swetsky reporting to you for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Fire truck. Linda Engel, hold on, tells us more about this. Okay.
Thanksgiving has came and gone. Now carols are on the radio, lights and decorations are in almost every yard, and malls are getting crowded. And all little children are anxiously waiting for Christmas Eve. Signs of Santa are most everywhere these days, but in Washington Township, Santa appears a little bit differently than in most places. Every year, for generations, since the 1970s, all 3 of Washington Township fire companies send around fire trucks to every development a few weeks before Christmas. Upon each truck rides all children's favorite, Santa Claus. Each company has 2 stations, and each station sends around 2 trucks. Every few weeks has a list of all destinations they need to go so nobody is forgotten. This tradition first started when a small group of men decided to put Santa on top of a fire truck and drive around the town spreading some Christmas spirit. The trucks are fully decked out with beautiful lights and many decorations. Members from all stations work hard preparing the week before to make sure all trucks look as spirited as possible. On the night of the big event, all members help out. Whether it's making minor adjustments, riding in the truck, or walking along handing out candy canes, everybody takes their part in this event.
Fighters tell me about their favorite parts from previous years.
My favorite part about the Santa Run is just, going around town, seeing all the kids and the parents, and, we work hard on decorating the trucks, so, it's good, spreading the Christmas cheer,
My favorite part about the Santa Run is probably seeing all the little kids' faces. I mean, you go around, you got Santa Claus up in a bucket, you look down, you see all the little kids smiling and waving. It gets everybody in the Christmas mood, and well, there ain't nothing better than just being able to see the little kids happy.
For some, this is the first time, and they are anxiously waiting to see what's in store for them.
This is actually my first night on the Santa Run. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really not sure what's in store, but I did help decorate the trucks, and I can't wait to see the joy on the kids' faces when I go around and greet them.
Not only does the Santa Run put the firefighters in Christmas spirit, but the community as well. Every year since this event started, the reaction from the public was positive, leading it to continue on year after year. Community members, young and old, all look forward to this event.
When my children were with me, we all looked forward to the fire engine Christmas truck. We'd run out the minute we'd hear the sirens coming through up the street, and would say hello to the firemen and grab their candy canes and wave goodbye and come in. It was a happy experience then. Now, almost 30 years later, I still hear the fire engines, and all it does is bring back happy memories.
I am so happy to see Santa Claus on a fire truck and giving me a candy cane.
As you saw, the Santa Run is one of Washington Township's most favorite traditions. With this tradition carrying on for almost 30 years, and hopefully carrying on a lot longer to spread the Christmas spirit around our town. On behalf of myself and Washington Township, I would like to thank the WTFD for volunteering their time and spreading the Christmas spirit around our township. Until next time, this has been Linda Ingle reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
From Obama and Michael Jackson to the World Series, Gianna Galiuzza fills us in on the highlights of 2009.
With the year of 2009 coming to a close, let's take a look back on some of the major events that had happened in the past 12 months. Events such as Barack Obama putting a stamp on American history, the tragic death of musical icon Michael Jackson, and the New York-Philadelphia rivalry of the World Series. This year was sure to be monumental. On January 20th, the former Senator of Illinois, Barack Obama, made history at his inauguration as the 44th President of the United States. His election marked history as the nation's first ever African-American president. As a representative of the Democratic Party, Obama's administration puts great emphasis on establishing a universal health care plan, leveling out taxes for the middle and lower classes, and winding down the war in Iraq. Some students give their thoughts about President Obama and the focus of his administration.
Well, normally I don't really agree with most of his policies, like the healthcare reform. I don't think it's really a solid, well thought out idea. Even if I don't agree with all of his policies necessarily, the ideas and I guess his intentions for what our country should be, I think I do agree with, which is a good thing.
Some of his policies are, I don't really agree with, but I mean, he's definitely brought a lot of hope and change to the American people. This is a change of a face, like someone new, and I feel like because I feel like he's more of a people person, and he actually speaks for the people.
His presidency is sure to be a memorable one that younger generations will tell their future grandchildren about. Only time will tell if Obama and his administration make good on promises to the nation. 5 months after the inauguration, on June 25th, the world was shocked by the sudden death of the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson. The official cause of his death was a cardiac arrest that he had taken at his estate in Los Angeles. Only hours after the news hit the airwaves, thousands of mourners flocked around his house and starred on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, leaving flowers and other gifts of condolences. Students speak about their initial reactions when they heard about his death and the impact he had on the face of music.
It was actually really surprised me. I didn't expect it at all. I didn't think anything was wrong with him, but it was kind of a heartbreak to hear about it.
I think Michael Jackson had a big impact on music. He influenced a lot of today's main artists like Ne-Yo and Beyonce and Chris Brown. I can even remember growing up and watching his thriller movies and trying to do like the whole moves and stuff with my cousins.
As fans mourned across the globe, the Michael Jackson murder theory and the custody debate of his children went under the spotlight. Was Michael purposely given the wrong dosage of medication by his doctor, Conrad Murray? Would his kids be better off with Michael's mother, Catherine, or his ex-wife, Debbie Rowe? Students give their thoughts on the pressing questions.
I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, the guy's his doctor. He was trying to do it, he was trying to do his job, and, some people react differently to different medicines.
As far as his kids, like the fact that I think one mom or something didn't even want her kids, and then like all of a sudden she's like in the picture at times is just completely irrelevant. I mean, the mom seemed like she was kind of the most positive like person that they had to look up to, so I don't think that going with the mom was a bad idea. I mean, it's better that they at least they have some type of family like Janet Jackson and stuff like that. Like, they have people that care about them.
With 17 #1 singles, 15 Grammy Awards, and an estimated between 350 and 750 million records sold worldwide, it is obvious that Michael Jackson took the music industry by storm. He is truly a legend that will forever be missed. Last but certainly not least, the World Series of Major League Baseball took place around the usual late October, early November timeframe. After the exciting win of the Phillies in 2008, Philly fans were thrilled when the team once again became National League champions. But a few days later, those fans were slightly less thrilled to see that the New York Yankees would make the series also. With a whopping 26 World Series championships under their belt, Philly fans knew they were in for a stiff competition. But an exciting to watch World Series it would be, and New York once again had their time to shine when the Yanks came out on top with a winning score of 4-2. Students gave me their thoughts on the turnout of the series.
I love the turnout of the World Series. Everybody knows I'm the big Yankee fan in the senior class. I thought it was a great series to watch. It was a lot of fun. All the games were pretty close. I never thought the Yankees were going to sweep. I never thought the Phillies were going to sweep. I kind of called Yankees in 6.
I gotta say I was pretty upset. I'm a diehard Phillies fan, and it was tough to see them get all the way back there and lose.
Although the Yankees still remain the team with the most championship titles, there is always hope for next year that the Phillies could take the trophy home once again. Fans of baseball only have to wait a short 4 months before an exciting season begins. So another year has gone by filled with plenty of huge events to define it. The year of 2009 is not likely to be forgotten anytime soon, and here's to 2010, hoping that it could turn out to be just as astounding. Until next month, this has been Gianna Goliutza reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Chris Fox reports on the first Renaissance Rally of the year.
Each year, students at WTHS are granted the privileges of owning a Renaissance card. Admittance into the Renaissance program is granted based on academic as well as extracurricular involvement. A certain grade point average is needed for each card, whether it be red, blue, or gold. And many rewards come with each of the cards, including admittance into each of the Renaissance rallies. The most recent rally had a more untraditional theme. The December Renaissance Rally took many hours of planning to organize. The organization had to decide on a theme and location. The theme of Township Double Dare was chosen through a brainstorming process, and under the direction of Miss Mason, the club began to set up the event.
September, we had our first meeting the second week of school, and kind of just brainstormed ideas of what we wanted the Renaissance Rally to, be like, and we came up with the idea of Township Double Dare. All the kids loved that show as they were children, so we wanted to kind of recreate it.
Andrew Rimby, a member of the Renaissance Club, was chosen to be the master of ceremonies for the event. In playing the host, Andrew had many responsibilities to make sure the show went off without a hitch.
The hardest part was probably just getting everyone together and working with my co-host and Miss Mason to make sure that the event would go smoothly.
Throughout the rally, students of all 4 grades were chosen from the crowd to participate in challenges and games. Some of these games included a competitive pie eating contest. And finally, students were given the rare treat of seeing principals Joe Bollendorf and Ann Moore get slimed. The December Renaissance Rally turned out to be a successful treat for all the students who earned the right to participate. The Renaissance program is currently planning future events to reward the hardworking students of WTHS with a fun time as well as great memories. Until next time, this is Chris Fox reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Everyone loves decorating gingerbread houses, especially the culinary classes of WTHS. Carolyn Sickeles tells us more about these edible works of art.
With Christmas time comes baking cookies and other delights, such as gingerbread houses. This year, the Culinary 3 class decorated the house that Chef Bill Fisher brought over from the Pelican Fish Company. Miss Millay explains the processes that went into making this wonderful gingerbread house.
We're actually decorating a gingerbread house, a very large gingerbread house.
The girls start off by mixing together the ingredients to make the perfect icing for the perfect gingerbread house. The icing mixture starts with powdered sugar, you add eggs, and then a little bit of lemon juice. Fisher arrives with the undecorated house that students went to his restaurant on Tuesday to put together. The house is fit with little windows, and it even has little gingerbread men, a fence, and some trees to go around the house to be decorated. He quickly starts showing the students how to put the perfect lines to start off the house. It's not long until the students have dug in on decorating the entire house, adding gumdrops and Skittles and much more to every inch of the house. The girls were not new at this. They have been getting some experience of their own making gingerbread houses in their Culinary 3 class.
We're working on our own now. We all have little groups and we're making our own gingerbread houses, but this is like a big one. So.
The Culinary 3 class is collecting donations for needy families around the area. At the end of the week, one lucky person gets to take home the gingerbread house.
That we're helping out needy families because it's Christmas time and just a nice thing to do.
Another student explains what she liked about this project.
Yeah, it was really interesting going over to the restaurant and then having them come here, and then we're going to be selling them.
With the hard work and dedication that the Culinary 3 class put into making this gingerbread house, it's sure to bring Christmas cheer to the halls of WTHS. Until next month, this is Carolyn Sickles reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
The wrestling team started off with another great year. Maria Brasco tells us more.
Dan Gable said, once you've wrestled, everything else in life is easy. Between cutting weight, being in shape, and learning moves, wrestling, in my opinion, is one of the hardest sports. Some underclassmen don't understand how hard this sport can be, but with seniors leading the way, they'll be sure to learn the ins and outs of the sport very easily. Coach Tomasetti talks about his high expectations for the season.
I think probably the best team we've had in a long time, and we have the potential to go undefeated this year, and that's what we're looking for.
Junior Charlie Huff talks about his team expectations and personal expectations.
My expectations for the season basically is to lead the team to a state title. Hasn't been one in a while.
Wrestling takes hard work and dedication. To start practice, the boys run about 8 laps, and during practice, they run sprints. The wrestlers must maintain within close range of their ideal weight. Coach Ross knows this can be hard sometimes, but never expects less than the best from anyone.
We have a fine blend of senior leadership and young enthused kids, so I expect a lot from basically everyone in the lineup.
He placed 8th in the state his sophomore year, but somehow couldn't find a way to place last year. With some unfinished business, James Higgins discusses his opinions on this season.
Last year, I guess, was disappointing for me at states. Working hard this year to do better and hopefully place top 4.
Wishing the boys the best of luck on the rest of their season, this is Maria Brasco reporting for Monthly Rewind, Season 14.
Here's Kim Scott with another month's episode of The Scoop.
Welcome to The Scoop with your host, Kim Scott.
Let's give a warm welcome to the cherries to my ice cream, if you would. The Rewinder Roundtable. The angriest rewinder I know, but also the nicest at the same time, Bridget Comber. Christopher Romulus Box. And 2010's most flirtatious Maria Brasco. We have a handful of topics to talk about today, but first we're going to talk about a show that has been on everyone's lips, be it good or bad, The Jersey Shore. The Jersey Shore is a new show that MTV recently aired, and it's about the life of 8 housemates in Seaside Heights in the summer of 2009. Cast members include Ronnie, Vinny, Paulie D, Mike the Situation, JWoww Snooki, Sammy Sweetheart, and Angelina. But only Sammy is from New Jersey. How do you guys feel about this show since it's been on air?
I mean, I think it's really funny. I just hate the fact that none of them are from like South Jersey. Like none of them even go to the Jersey Shore. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I just don't get it.
Kind of makes you mad at first when you first see that first episode. It just enrages you.
Sam is sweet though. She is sweet.
Is she a sweetheart?
The whole thing with the situation though, like.
That's her name.
Mike the Situation, which is a character you may not all be familiar with, but his name is literally Mike the Situation, and I'm not sure, he keeps like repeating it on the show trying to make it a tagline, but I think it slightly creeps people out, and it's just unbearable. I can't.
The Situation is pretty nice. I'm just gonna say that.
I don't understand where
the Situation is his abs. It's just abs.
He's also 29, by the way.
He's 29?
He's 29.
He's old.
I'm just like, you're a little bit old to be parading around without a shirt on.
And he hits on like 20-year-olds.
I think they said that on the show too.
Sounds a little bit illegal.
Yeah,
a lot of the cast members are from like Staten Island, and it's just kind of surprising, which is like everyone's saying like the Jersey Shore, these are New Jerseyans, blah blah blah, but only one of them is from New Jersey.
They actually have a lot of Facebook groups that are like so against it, like they're like trying to get it off the air, like it's like really like serious, like they're making T-shirts and everything, like it's just.
I just became a fan of Snooki getting punched.
Yeah, Snooki getting punched in the face. I mean, reenact it. Like I don't know, it's pretty funny.
Other inappropriate things on TV is Tiger Woods' recent affair with nine women. His poor wife. I just feel like awful about it because she has like nothing to say. Like at first one cheating thing, it leads to another, but at 9 women?
I think the count is 11 now, actually.
Actually, I'm the 12th girl, so I mean, there's 12 now.
I'm pretty sure Chris is the 13th.
I'm just saying. Tiger Woods, he's got so much money. I don't care. Wife, who cares?
I agree with Hugh Hefner because he was like, he's a pro athlete. Of course, he's going to cheat on his wife.
His wife went back to Sweden now, right?
She has a house in Sweden, and that's where they apparently all go now.
She actually bought it a while ago before it all like was released.
She probably knew. You have to know.
She knew before they were married. I like read that somewhere. But
he's not good looking though. He just has money.
I mean,
I'll take it.
I mean, he's Tiger Woods, and I don't know if you guys heard the voicemail he left on one of the phone calls. He called one of the women he cheated on with, and he said to like delete his name off of his phone book because his wife would find out. And the beginning starts with, "Hey, it's Tiger." It's like, okay, obviously Tiger Woods, thanks.
Tiger. Who names their kid Tiger?
Other disappointing things we've learned about celebrities within the past few months is Oprah is quitting her show in 2011. It's so unfortunate, I feel, but a lot of people are happy that she's off the air because she's so influential in our culture and modern society. But how do you guys feel about that?
I am so excited because I don't like Oprah at all.
Really? I think she's sweet. She gives people free cars and stuff. Like, hello, if you're sitting in the audience, a free car, I'll take it. That's just me.
Yeah, but she thinks she's like God, and she's like, oh, I'm the most powerful woman in the world.
She really is the most powerful woman.
Yeah, she is, but
Michelle
she couldn't
Obama,
like put herself on like an upper level over everyone else. And
what will people read? That's my question. What are they going to read without Oprah telling them what to read?
I just think that Oprah's like worked her way to the top, and she kind of deserves
I think
that,
she deserves
like,
it. I do.
higher status that she's like warranted. I just
she had a lot of cool shows. I mean, I can sit there, come home at like, what is it, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock when you watch it. And
the replacements for the shows are like Ellen DeGeneres.
I love Ellen. I love Ellen.
Like a juxtaposed.
She's funny. Just break out a dance. She's crazy.
Other people that have also been brought back into the spotlight from their actions. Entertainment Weekly has released the world's sexiest people, and once again, Johnny Depp is #1.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah, first, Pirates of the Caribbean, very, very good film. Other ones not so
much. He might be a good actor, but he's actually not attractive anymore. He's like crazy looking now. He used to be cute when he was younger, but now he's like just weird. Like he does weird movies.
Wait, what weird movies has he been?
Like the Chocolate Factory one, and like I don't know.
That was a little weird.
And like the musical one, was that him?
Which one?
The musical.
The Scissorhead.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Oh, also his new movie Alice in Wonderland, directed by Tim Burton. That's also supposed to come out in about March.
No, because I think it's another creepy Johnny Depp movie, and it's just like I'm not going to spend $10 to go see it. Maybe I'll rent it on DVD. I don't know. Not too sure.
Redbox, $1. It's pretty good.
Wait until it's in Redbox.
He's very creepy, I think. He used to be cool and like good looking back in the day. Are we talking about Johnny Depp?
Yeah, we're still talking about Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he was cute back in the day, but he's just creepy now.
Tim Burton's sometimes hit or miss also. Like I think it was a miss with Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
But I think that's actually all we have time for in this episode of The Scoop. Feel free to tune in next month for the new episode with your new favorite rewinders for the Rewinder Roundtable. Have a nice night, guys.
Hope everyone had a happy holiday.
Tune in next month.
And every month.
See you, Township.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the present. Only need the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I will make a list and send it to the North Pole for St. Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer play. 'Cause I just want you here to
Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday.